Besides seeing if Barcelona can prolong their unbeaten run, one of the great incentives of the game will be to see if Messi can equal or surpass Telmo Zarra's 251 league goal record. After his brace against Granada, the Argentine is now only 3 off equalling the historic mark, and his spectacular stats against Rayo, who he's scored 9 against in 6 matches, means it's not outlandish to think that the record could be broken this weekend. Another Leo, in this case Baptistao, will be another of the stars of the show.
That's something that Paco has had to deal with in his 3 years at the club. A new squad every season.
There's Lionel Messi, first sighting of Messi this evening. Matthew on the blind side. Well, his timing I think was good, but Neymar, once he touched the ball, was in an offside position.
Well, we know that Mateo is a player from his village.
Playing for the foul. That's done that on a couple of occasions, and the referee is not buying into it. It's a good 0-0 so far. Rayo keeper high line twice. He certainly got them incredibly well drilled.
Of Paco Jimenez today.
There is Bar, tallest player in La Liga, Senegal international. Taken off his toe though, Bar against Messi. And the referee sees that as a foul from the tall star from Senegal.
All the cheers and a round of applause, weren't they, when he was showing his skills. When he had the ball pinched off him. Instinctive reaction to lunge into the next challenge as quickly as possible. He claims he touched the ball. His claims are completely false.
Lionel Messi is closing in on the all-time La Liga scoring record. He's on 248 goals. He's 3 behind Telmo Zarra, 251 goals in the 1940s and 50s.
There's been a thorn in the side of the Barcelona defence in the early stages of the game.
Messi plays a 1-2 with Matthew. He's at left back tonight. Interesting selection. Alba is resting. Adriano is overlooked. Matthew started his career as a left back at Valencia. He's at a back four alongside Piqué, Bartra, and as always, Dani Alves on the right.
So he plays a little give and go there.
It's in 20 minutes of the 7th game before conceding a goal. As I'm sure you'll understand, in the goalkeeper rankings, Bravo's top of the Zamora at the moment, which is where Victor Valdez spent much of his career. This is Neymar. strong on defending. Referee allowing that to go. There's Messi to Iniesta. Great ball through. It's had in the way from Spain, where he was a good teammate of Luis Enrique. Mathieu makes the charge, puts the ball in. Goalkeeper has to be brave again.
Just another example of how Rayo Vallecano works so hard to try and bring the right players in at no cost.
He's well travelled, Terry. He's been at 9 clubs, including one of them was Benidorm. So there we go. If you're a scout, head to Benidorm for a weekend, you may come away with a bargain. Or a lot more than you bargained for. Normally, Jordi Alba and Adriano are flying down there. Paco Gémez really has to set his team brilliantly here. Such a brave high line they're playing. Teasing Barcelona to playing the ball early, but then snapping the strikers in an offside position. Here's Iniesta to Neymar. Neymar comes inside. Once more an acute pass. But the angle's too tight.
It was Xavi making the forward run, wasn't it, from David? Exactly
as far. Though you may remember it was uncomfortable in their last away day when they went to Malaga and didn't register a shot on target in a 0-0 draw. 7 o'clock and Valencia against Atletico Madrid. A dramatic match following that. Here goes Lionel Messi. He's broken free for once, but not for long. Because behind you is a man with a flag spoiling the fun.
I'll tell you what, it's a perfect example, isn't it? 3 players breaking through that offside trap. It's so inviting if they can get the timing of the run right. Look, it's fitness-wise, he looks to be struggling in that left-back position today, up and down the pitch. But it's really important he keeps making those forward runs.
Messi's onside for once. Head down, route to goal. Lionel Messi edges closer to that La Liga all-time scoring record. 249 goals in La Liga now. 1 chance tonight, 1 goal for Messi.
He's come close, he's had 1 disallowed, now he's finally found the back of the net, and it was always going to come from a race towards goal with defenders chasing him down, and he finally managed to break that offside trap. And eventually Barcelona do find a solution. There's plenty of work to do for Lionel Messi, wasn't it, when he was played through on goal. The ball just played over the top, high defensive line from Rayo Vallecano. We'll see how he's the player that's chasing him back. Never going to get there. Messi has a quick glance, gets between the defender and the ball, holds him off, and just thinks it off Antonio into that far post. Doesn't go for foul. Knows all he has to do is miss the goalkeeper. He does that, and he doesn't miss the back of the net.
He almost always scores against Rayo Vallecano. That's his 10th goal in 9 matches against them. Barcelona get the breakthrough. Since they were promoted back to the top flight, they'd played 6 games against Barcelona, and they'd lost all 6, obviously. The scoreline between them on aggregate was 29 goals to 1. And since they've been promoted back, they've conceded an average 4.5 goals against Barcelona per game. He's 1 ahead of Lionel Messi now. Meanwhile, Rayo counter back. It was a strong challenge from Morcillo. An outlawed challenge from behind. And he knew what was coming next. He's just happy to take and
finished it off.
Oh, lets it go. Messi feeds it in. Antonio hangs on for dear life.
That's 18-0 now. 3.5 games. Rayo Vallecano doing completely the opposite to every.
Now Xavi leaves it to Messi. Messi to Iniesta. It's the highest line I've ever seen a team play against Barcelona. Well, it's been a brave first half performance from Rayo Vallecano. 1 slight lapse in concentration, and Messi was through to make it 1-0. And within less than a minute, Neymar.
Oh, I'm trying to work it out, Robin. It isn't clear at the moment. Certainly how that Paco Gémez has done it.
Screaming at his defenders. Every single Rayo player is back. Messi dinks it in. Antonio's got everything organised in there.
Tight situation, quite easily as well.
Xavi is
The only problem with his role, isn't it, to be aggressive, to lead the line.
Messi.
Cross from Rayo Vallecano.
Lionel Messi. Rolls in and he had options there. And there's Iniesta.
But Barcelona need Pedro back amongst the goals. Just the one so far this season. Still is a real...
It's rather silent inside the stadium. You can hear the goalkeeper's screams as Barcelona build a wall and Rayo build a wall, and it hits the wall behind the goal.
Cheers for Lionel Messi. A couple of attempts from this range today. No idea what he's going to do for Baena. I imagine must be the only option to go back.
Messi. Pedro trying to make his move. Continues his run, Matthew. Two in the centre. Pedro the first one. Second is Messi. And easy to walk out of defence.
It was ominous for Rayo Vallecano, wasn't it? An easy breakthrough for Barcelona. Matthew had a couple of options, and I'm not sure if he's trying to find Messi at the far post or just to place it in front of Pedro to run onto. I think he's just putting it into an area of danger where he knows a teammate is going to get on the end of it. Difficult for Messi from that angle. That's power from the finish on his right foot.
Baena has dropped. Now Pedro to Xavi. The defence has gone AWOL. This is Matthew. Matthew fires it across. Passes Pedro. Picked up by Messi. But he ran out of space.
Mature.
Messi. And as far as Xavi. Xavi to Pedro. Iniesta. High-flying save from Antonio.
It's Kane.
Can he pick a pass? Busquets. Alves to Messi. T to Xavi. Neymar. Matthew. Dot-to-dot football. 20 minutes remaining. Lionel Messi to Pedro. There's control from Pedro. And occasionally the Vicente Calderon. Well, this should be on the map as well. Very close to the Portugueso metro station. Proper football club. They're struggling here against Barcelona. Rakitic. Antonio standing tall and strong.
Isn't it at the moment? See there the opportunity for Rakitic. Good save from Antonio. Pretty much straight at him. You expect the goalkeeper to save that. Rakitic would like to have hit the far post. PK, World Cup winner, Champions League winner. Summer.
Messi. Gets inside what's going through his mind. Rakitic back to Messi. Goalkeeper bides his time and just flips it off the toe of Lionel Messi.
I have to say though, Rob, if PK is at it, on top of his game, then he should be a first choice player for Barcelona and Spain. You see Rakitic with the little return pass to Messi, bounces up, skips off the turf, just gets away from Lionel Messi, makes a...
Rosabed will be his replacement. Another free transfer from the lower leagues. Former Sevilla player who moved down into...
against the Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and not going to define their season. Back-to-back wins, hope they still keep some confidence in the bank after this performance.
Pedro, full steam ahead. It's almost 20 minutes since they went down a man. Tiptoes out of defence. Xavi to Messi, the magical combination. Messi steps on the gas. Pedro joins in. Pedro plays it back, Xavi readjusts, and Messi can't finish.
It's almost like a practice game at times of Barcelona, isn't it? So many players in attacking position, so much space for them, and they're not playing at their usual speed and tempo and the polished passing that they normally have in their game. Everything's at a stretch. The pass to Pedro he had to stretch for, the pass to Xavi had to stretch for.
Lionel Messi tries to find a gap. Again, he's been at the head of the queue for Barcelona, but not at his shot. 78. Such different histories. Here is Lionel Messi. Messi, great control and poor finish.
In fairness, he probably should have broke that record today, at the very least equalled it. Consecutive chances for Lionel Messi, and both you'd expect him to score. He's operating on this right side of attack, so I prefer to cut in on his left foot, but we've seen him countless times score from the angle with his right foot.
Well, maybe it's all part of a grander plan, Terry, because next they have Eibar at home. It's a La Liga record that he's very close to getting, and the game after that is Real Madrid. Yes, PK in there as well, but easy, unchallenged header for insert. Messi, Busquets, now Messi, draws defenders. They've handled him well. Oh dear. Messi is just going to have to wait to equal that La Liga scoring record.
Smile on the face of Gerard Piqué. It was a good bit of skill by the central defender. Messi goes for goal. Great little pass from Gerard Piqué, and onto it like a flash, Lionel Messi.
Well, Barcelona a little bit battered and bruised by Rayo Vallecano. They've been in a tough game tonight. Rayo gave absolutely everything, but not enough to contain Lionel Messi, who scored after 34 minutes of the game, and barely a minute later, Neymar found a gap. That was enough to roll over Rayo Vallecano, make it 6 wins out of 7 in La Liga for Barcelona.
So Lionel Messi not able to add to his tally in the first half.